You're on the best of the morning. Don't worry, we don't remember any of this either. 99X.
You obviously spent a lot of time as character. Do you think Mulder is a good FBI agent?
He's the worst.
Yeah.
We've done about 213 or 218 episodes, and he has solved nary a case.
Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. David Duchovny. Hey, David.
Good morning.
Before you were an actor, I mean, you were a very educated, highly educated gentleman. You was at Princeton. You went to Princeton.
Yeah.
And we're only like a hair away from getting your PhD before you went into acting. When you tell your mom or dad that you're leaving school that close to getting the PhD to become an actor, how does that go over?
Well, not well.
Yeah,
really.
I'm guessing.
Mom, I'm taking a hard turn right.
After they'd spent how much money on your education, and
well, the deal is that at the point that I made that decision, I was probably 25, so it's not like an 18-year-old doing it. So, Mom and Dad have less to do with my life at that point anyway. So it wasn't like, I'm joining the circus, Mom, at the age of 16.
Hey, David, what was it like for you the very first time you saw yourself on the big screen?
It was horrifying. I mean, it just makes you so self-conscious.
Well, what do you think is, let's say your worst physical feature that
you think stands out?
Yeah, like when you see yourself, you'll say, God, I don't like that at all.
Where do you begin? It's like, what do I always look at? I had an eye injury, so I'm always looking at like the difference in my eyes.
Were you completely comfortable doing a romantic lead?
Yeah. I mean, it's just you just get comfortable in the part, and then just empty out all the paranoia and the kind of cynicism that you get in this life, and playing a part like Mulder. It was like a vacation.
You're talking about how, in this article I read about how, like, when you're doing the X-Files, it's like 70-hour work weeks.
Well, I'm not that smart. What does 70 hours translate into?
Oh, man.
10 a day.
What depends how many days a week you're working.
14 hours a day. Yeah, that's about right.
14 a day, okay. On a movie set, is it as grueling?
No, not at all. I mean, most movies, unless they've got real budget limitations and you're just trying to, kick ass and do it really quickly, you don't work more than 12. And the difference between 12 and 14 is huge.
And there's like a lot of downtime on a movie set. What kind of stuff do you do in your trailer, or what kind of things will you do to preoccupy? I mean, will you shoot hoops? Will you
answer email? What do you do?
Well, I don't do any of that computer stuff. So
you're still scared of that, huh?
I'm a little afraid, and but I do write on the computer, but that's it. And we're in Chicago shooting, and for about a week we were shooting at this restaurant, which was right next to a school that had a schoolyard in it that kids were playing stickball in. So I got to play stickball like for hours for about a week.
You just jumped in the game. Hey, Mom, there's some guy, David Duchovny, playing with us.
That's pretty much what happened.
Mm-hmm. Too many X-Files conspiracies on the internet. Hey, did you ever see that video that was roaming around for the David Duchovny "Why Don't You Love Me" song?
Yeah, these guys over at that work for the company that produces the X-Files, they made it. So yeah, they kind of made it as a joke for me. And then
you had to be flattered by that song, although it must have freaked you out a little bit.
I thought it was really funny, and I thought, most of all, I just thought it was a really good tune.
Ever get caught sitting at a light singing it?
I did. When I first got it, and I didn't know that it was ever going to be released. So I just thought it was just, a song that some woman had written and recorded. And a friend of mine brought it to my attention because he had been doing this country music film, and somehow this song came across his desk, and he gave it to me. And I was listening to it in my car really loud one day because I thought it was really funny, and I was flattered by it. I thought, I got my own song.
Your own little ego booster.
Yeah. When I was down, I'd just pop in that little song. And one time I was listening to it, and at that time I had a convertible, and I was like, oh no, I got to take this off because somebody is going to bust me.
Yeah, that would be very embarrassing. Because
God, top down, you're at a light. David Duchovny. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, that's me.
Right.
That's me.
Well, you always, whenever you get the big ego, you can always go home, because I guess that's where any guy with an ego gets cut at the knees, right? Like any ego you have, and you were talking about in an interview once where, like, now that you have a kid, you're the third man in the house.
Number 3.
Right.
Number 3 and fallen. The dogs are above me right now.
Right.
What kind of dogs do you have?
2 mutts.
2 mutts.
Are you real active, like with Humane Society kind of things, and are you an animal guy?
I am a PETA.
Thanks, David.
All right, thank you.
David Duchovny. This is The Morning X.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.
Hi, I'm Joe Saul-Sehy, host of the Stacking Benjamins podcast. Every week, we talk personal finance trends.
I think it's tough finding like a stock certificate from 1987 in Grandpa's drawer. Wait until you need the Face ID to unlock Cash App.
It's so sad what money does to people.
It happens. That's why you don't tell anybody what you got.
That guy who had the brilliant idea, I don't want my relatives to know how much money I have. So every time I go to Thanksgiving, I ask them if I can borrow more.
Stealth wealth.
Stacking Benjamins. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.